What's this for? Well, happy anniversary to us. It's CreativeLucyMakes anniversary of 1 year, and I didn't think I should eat the celebratory number of subscribers. That wouldn't be good for my figure, but I'll drink to you. So here's 292 at the time of recording, to the 292 of you who've joined. And a bit of mint. Actually, that's really delicious. So I wanted to give you a little bit of behind the scenes today, because it's taken me a while to show my face. If you saw my earlier videos, I was, not really there. And look, it's a creative channel. You really need to see my hands quite a lot and what we're doing. But I thought today, let's have a chat. And why did I start this? Why did I start CreativeLucyMakes? I have an absolute dead center belief that we need comfiness in our lives. Comfy clothes, yes, because it takes down the distraction. Okay, it takes down the amount of discomfort that we're in. There's a lot of us who have sensory needs, and it's not often catered for. But also comfiness in terms of spirit, enjoyment, rest, rejuvenation, all of those wonderful things that are hobby and beauty and goodness, anything that's right and good. It gives our spirit that rest. And that's also what I mean by enjoy your comfy life. Now, I started this because I was profoundly disabled. So I became disabled in 2022 overnight, and I still haven't got the ability to walk consistently, to be able to leave my house. I'm housebound. And prior to that, I was a semi-professional dancer. So my whole life was there. I lost all of that. And I lost a lot of identity, because I'm always seeing myself on stage. I'm seeing myself reflected back in pictures, in photos, in recordings. I'm usually glammed up, and you lose all of that when you get this devastating kind of turn of events. I'm no stranger to ill health. I have been sick with invisible illnesses for more than half of my life, but this one has floored me. Literally, I'm on the floor, and I was on the floor for probably 2 years before I even had the ability to talk to you guys and to do some sewing and to figure out video stuff. So this is a major achievement, and it does put me back on the floor, I can tell you, because it exhausts me. But that's why I started. I needed a new identity, and I needed a new connection. I needed to feel that I was worthwhile and helpful to other people, and I really would like to grow the connection, because this is a new life for me. This is me, new identity. I also profoundly believe what Kevin Colby says. He's another YouTuber. I enjoy his little chats. He says he was created to create. And I actually believe that deeply within myself, that I'm created by God to create. And that creativity that's always been part of my life and has been expressed in dance, expressed in costuming, expressed in music, 1,000 different ways, all wrapped up into the dancer identity and the dancer activities. I still have that need to create. I am created to create. And so this YouTube adventure, I'm here to stay. It's given me new ways to create, ways that I can access. It has been hard. So let me give you some idea of, the hardness. The first thing was the technical stuff. Oh my word. I don't know where to start with this list, but lighting is still a bit of a problem. I'm photophobic, okay, which means I can't have bright lights blaring into my eyes. Even this is a little much. So sometimes my videos will be a little bit dark, especially if I'm talking to you, because that means the light's shining in my eyes. Lighting, I don't think I'll ever get right because of that, but I'm getting better at making it visible to you guys. The key things, the things that I'm doing and that you have to see. So lighting was big. Sound, oh, massive. You know, I've had to go into the world of microphones. Okay, microphones. I've got 2 now. And like, how do I even click the button to make the camera go? There's these remote things, you know, this is, how do I make, you know, the camera stand up? Tell you, as a dancer, we were just improvising on like shoes and shoe boxes and corners, and we didn't have this set up, and we would record every rehearsal because that's the way that we would look and critique ourselves and get better. But I didn't have this fancy setup. Not that I have a fancy setup, but I have got a tripod, and it is tall enough so that it can go top down. Okay, can look over my work, and I can also angle it so that I can talk to it. So that was quite a hard thing to find and to investigate, especially with cognitive capacity issues. So I've got some brain damage, and I have very limited time to use my brain and be coherent and, you know, not be on the floor. But I'm getting there. So the physical thing of, you know, how do you set up? How do you click the button? How do you get the lighting? How do you get the sound? That was all challenging. It gets worse. How do you edit the thing? So I'm a bit of a technophobe. I'm not great. It's been a challenge. I've gone through 2 editing programs now. So I started off with CapCut, and I ended that relationship when they told me that they would own my voice and my face and me and everything in perpetuity. And if they did anything with it that got them in trouble, I'd be paying the legal costs. So that kind of just got nixed. So I had to learn a new one, and I learned DaVinci. I've got like sheaves of notes that I had to write down how to use that. So let us say a robust editing system. A little too robust. And I thought, well, at least I won't grow out of it. At least I won't grow out of it. Yeah, until it broke. So cue 6 months. 6 months of trying to get this thing fixed. It was Microsoft. It was Windows 11 that broke it. It broke the connection to my microphone, so I could now no longer voice over my tutorials, which is a major thing. No one could fix it. DaVinci couldn't, like Blackmagic, the guys behind DaVinci Resolve, they couldn't fix it. They sent it to the Singapore team even. They couldn't fix it. I got randomly lucky at the beginning of last month, just after Christmas. A beautiful tech nerd solved it. He'd spent quite some time thinking about it, and it was a Microsoft Windows 11 stupid thing. You unclick the thing that's supposed to make it go better, and that clicked thing actually broke it. Unclick that thing, and magically everything worked again. So finally a little bit more stable. But I had to learn all of those systems and deal with all the breakages. Then we get to YouTube uploads. You know, I hadn't watched a lot of YouTube before I started doing this. I used it to fix it, but I had no idea really even how to navigate it. I had no idea, you know, people say subscribe. How do you subscribe? How do you click to subscribe? I don't know how to do that as a viewer. Well, now as a creator, how do I make that easy for you guys to subscribe? Okay, guys, at the end of the video, my face is going to appear. You just click on that, okay? That's the easiest way. I can't see what you see, so there might be another button that comes up, but the easiest way, right at the end, subscribe, my face. So all of these YouTube things were brand new to me, but uploading to YouTube, oh, that was a confusing as heck thing. And there are lots of people who do good tutorials about how to do that. So if you're a newbie and you're starting and you're doing your YouTube thing, please do follow them. And I'm also going to put in a little planner. I hope to make it free. This is a new tech challenge for me. I'm hoping to put it in there. I'll put the link in the description. Just a little template planner, because I'd get so confused about, I do this and then oh my goodness, I didn't do this, and oh, so I have to do this. And well, I can streamline that with a bit of planner now, because I know all the things I have to do. I can go, yes, 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 yes. So hopefully I can make that a little bit easier for you. You can check out my little planner that I found makes it much easier. So uploading to YouTube, there's a number of things. You've got to upload it, you've got to put a title in, you've got to put a description in. You can make those things automatic if you want to. But I'm just using a Word template. I put all my writing there, and then I just cut and paste in. Actually, with the Blackmagic DaVinci program, I can put that in my editing before it exports, and it will export directly to YouTube with all of my chapters marked, with my title in there, with my description in there. It's a little bit of a process to get familiar with, but once you're familiar with that, it's a lot easier. So when I get to YouTube now, I log in, my new video is sort of uploaded and it's private, and then I will have to click the formatting in the description box. I'll have to put a thumbnail in if I haven't done that, and then I'll have to go through like keywords and don't show where I am, and no, I don't have any AI content in here. It's all what you get, guys. I am original, which is why I object to people wanting to own me. So I have to click that, and then I have to get over to the technical side, which is end cards. So that's where you'll see something pop up. Oh, watch this next, you know, this video might be good for you. So I put that at the end. Think about how that webs to my other videos, and then I can put cards in there. Cards are when I am talking to you, I'm doing a tutorial, and I'll say, oh, and like I've made another video that goes into this in depth. If you'd like to watch it, it'll be in the top right corner. So I have to go and manually put those links in. So that's the next thing. And then we have to click save, because if you don't save, it doesn't save. It's a whole thing. Anyway, I do have a template. I hope that that will be a little bit more helpful for anyone who's starting out. It'll be for free. It's a new skill. All right, let's check my notes. Okay, so the next thing that you might want to know as a behind the scenes glimpse is time. I can watch my videos and they seem like, well, okay, that's pretty cool. That just seems to be easy, straightforward. Yeah, that's not how it goes. Okay, it takes me 3 to 4 weeks to make every video. 3 to 4 weeks for every video. And it's because of my chronic illness. I don't have consistent time. I don't have regular time. I have crypt time. If you know, you're in the the spoony world, you'll know that word, crypt time. It just means that we don't have as much time. The cellular energy isn't there. We have lots of recovery. We have lots of resting. We have just lots of suffering time, okay? And where we can't work, we can't do this. So it does take a while. There's days, there's weeks I can't do anything. There's also the aspect that I'm doing a project. Okay, I'm making something before I can even teach it. And I have to do all these weird angles of contortioning with my camera and my sewing machine, which means sometimes I can't see what I'm doing, and I get a crick in my neck, and it's kind of painful, and you can't do too much. So there's a lot of a time mountain behind each video. The editing process, I'm getting better. I kept telling myself all this year, it'll get easier, and I am getting quicker at it. The more I know the one system, and hopefully I don't have to change again. Please no. So it does get a little bit easier with the editing, but it takes a week at least to get my video ready. All right, so what's it like to be on YouTube? There was lots of excitement. Okay, when I first started out, 35 subscribers would be ideal. Oh my goodness, that's a huge number. I could never get there, 35. Then it became 50. Then it became 100. Now I'm sitting at 290. And, I'm so excited for every single person who comes and joins me, and for every single viewer who just views. I'm so excited. It's such an affirmation. And I'm really glad to be able to help people. So if you're commenting, and I love your comments, please do comment. I get some wonderful comments. And I like to hear And I go, how about this? And, oh, this helped me, but what if, I love to hear from you. So the comments are wonderful. How many viewers and how many subscribers do I actually need? Well, yes, I do plan to hopefully make some money out of this, because like I said, chronic illness means that you can't work. So you need to be able to work when you can. There aren't many jobs that allow you to do that. So I am hoping that YouTube will make me some money in the future. It won't cost you guys anything. Don't worry about that. It's YouTube who will be paying me a proportion of the money that they get because they put ads in my content. So I have to wait before I get that. I have to wait. I have to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in 1 year. That's the hard bit. 4,000 hours of watch time in 1 year. I am currently sitting at 762 hours, so not even close. I really hope it's not going to take me 4 years to be able to get just a small percentage of money that YouTube's already making. Again, it doesn't affect you guys, but that is the aim. I do want to be able to make some income from this source. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours watch time. It sometimes seems impossible, unachievable. And then I have to remember, well, where did we come from? Excitement at 35 subscribers? Excitement at 10 hours of watch time on a video? Then I got excited about, 50 hours, oh my goodness. Then I got excited, oh my goodness, I cracked 100 hours of watch time on that video. So it is slowly going up, and I am quite hopeful that it took me 6 months before I got any kind of traction. And then things started to accelerate. No, I haven't taken off overnight. I haven't had a breakout video that's getting millions of views. I'm not that instant success. But things do get a little bit quicker, because the more you've got in your library, the more is continuously being watched, and that adds up. So I'm hoping it won't take 4 years for me to get there, guys. I'm hoping. It shouldn't. It should get faster. But this is all in God's hands. So we'll see what happens. Having said all that, you might say, well, Lucy, why would you keep on going? And lots of people do quit because it's a long road. Very few people are instant successes. And for me, I've now got a voice again, because I'm invisible to the outside world. I can't leave my house. I can't participate in community. I don't get to socialize because I can't leave my house, and I struggle to have conversations because that depletes my battery so quickly. So all of my friends from that former life, it is a former life. There is no one who's kept in contact. They've just all gone on with their lives, and I'm not there. It's like I died, but there was no funeral, and I'm just here invisible as a ghost. So that's one of the biggest reasons I keep going. It is identity. It's me crafting a new life after my old one has ended. And I'm doing it with you guys. And I really am so excited. I've said it before. I'm so excited at new subscribers, at new viewers, at being able to help you, at your comments. And one of the things I'd like to do this year is to grow that connection, because I'm changing my world. I'm growing a new world, a world where I can participate and I can be helpful and I can have an impact and I can get to have interaction. So one of the things I am hoping to do this year is to, we will see how this goes. I've never done it before. It could be a car crash, but I would like to try some lives. I would like to see your faces. I would like to, interact a little bit. So that's on the cards. And that's why I keep on going. Hope, connection, identity, and an affirmation of who I am and that I am created to create. Thanks, Kevin Colby, for that. I am created to create. So I hope you've enjoyed the little snapshot into my life and into why and into behind the scenes for CreativeLucyMakes, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Enjoy your comfy life. Oh, cheers. I got some drinking to do. It's not alcoholic. Cheers. A mint caught me again.